Oh snap. What up Facebook? I'm live. What up Instagram? I'm live too. So I did not plan on going live. I'm going to look at the Facebook camera. So Instagram, if I'm like, deal with it. Okay, so I was not planning on going live at all, but at the last minute I was like, you know what? Sometimes it's more fun when you're live. I was actually writing this email. I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to like whip up this little email to my newsletter subscribers. Just like some stuff popped into my mind and I started typing and then I couldn't stop typing and then the email was long as shit. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to send out this email and nobody is going to read it because it's so long. So I said I should probably make a quick video. Well, sometimes my videos aren't quick, but I should make a video to be a companion piece to the email for those who don't want to read. So I pulled out my iPad and I was like, let me just shoot a video. And I started shooting it and I was like, you know what? I just like prefer to be live. There's like some sort of like weird, I don't know what's going to happen energy. There's no do-overs that come with going live. So here we are. Okay, so topic of this video is two things. One, a little event recap. I spoke at an event for Bumble Biz, which is Bumble's a dating app, but their biz division is matchmaking for business owners. So I got invited to come out to speak at this event called Brand Boss Talks, and the event was all about, you know, branding. So I plan to talk about personal style as it relates to your brand, you know, like no brainer. That's the type of shit that I'm used to talking about. So basically, anytime I do a speaking engagement, a live event, even my YouTube videos, I go through this process to prepare. Dogs, seriously? One, I write out an outline of like the key points that I want to get across. I write out an outline and then I literally sit there and pretend that I'm on stage or I'm behind the camera and I type out exactly what I plan on saying at the event. It's just what I do. And then I take what I wrote and I get rid of it. I throw it in the trash, I delete it, I hide it, I put it away. I don't ever work with a script. I don't have cue cards. I don't have index cards when I'm speaking on stage. I just kind of go. Like there's just something exciting about the spontaneity of just going, which is why we're live right now. And it's also why whenever I do YouTube videos, not many people know this, all my shit is one take. I'm the one take wonder. And it doesn't matter if I fumble on my words or I do something weird, the dog barks, somebody sneezes, I do one take. You know, if something really horrific happens, my editor will like chop it out, but I don't do do-overs. I just do. So, anywho. So that's my process. Write the outline, write what I plan on saying, get rid of the plan, step on stage, do what I do. And then whatever's supposed to come out, comes out. You know, I always like, you know, I don't know what your views are, but I always do some sort of prayer before I get on stage because I want the right things to come out, and off I go. So, with this event that I was speaking at on Sunday, I did the same process, but there was a little curveball. The event was in Los Angeles, and if anyone lives in LA or knows people in LA or just has a general idea about how LA works, LA is home of the flake, okay? People say one thing and they do the complete opposite. They RSVP to shit and they don't go. And they don't care. They don't say like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I can't make it. They just don't come. So the event was running from 1 to 4 and, you know, 1 o'clock rolls around, couple people come in, you know, it's 1:15, it's 1:30, and the people that organized the event were kind of like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, where are the people? They're freaking out. I said, just chill, it's fine, chill. We'll push the talk back. 2:30 was the time that I was going to get on stage. So I said, in the meantime, I'm just going to walk around and, you know, chit chat with the people who are here. So I'm chit chatting, talking to women. They're, you know, what are you doing here? How do you know the event people? I said, oh, I'm actually the speaker. I'm talking about style. So that always opens up some interesting conversation. What do you think of my outfit? Blah, blah, blah. And you know, I like to go deep, so we start going deeper. And there was one woman that I met, and she's fabulous. And you just like, you know, when you see people and you're like, they just like have some good old-fashioned energy, you know, they're just like, you just want to talk to them. And this is what this woman kind of embodied to me. She was friendly, she was pretty, her makeup was on point, and we're just talking. And she, you know, made the the statement that many make when they meet me, because people automatically assume because I work in fashion that I'm judging your outfit. 9 times out of 10, I'm not even really paying attention to it, to be honest with you. But she goes like, don't look at my outfit. She's like, just here up is as good as I get. I'm a makeup artist, here up. She goes, I only wear black. She's like, this is out of my comfort zone. She put like a little gray, you know, cardigan thing over top. She's like, this is the most that I can do. And I just was kind of like, okay, you know, I'm not going to like give her a hard time. But she said, when you go on stage, like, feel free to use me as an example of like bad fashion. You know, she just kind of had the little self-deprecating humor of like, you know, ha ha ha, I can't dress, no big deal. I wear all black all the time. She said her husband makes fun of her for it. Her kids make fun of her for it. And she was laughing, but you could tell that this was a problem for her and that it made her feel uncomfortable, you know? So we move on. I mingle, I mix, and the event begins. So I start, you know, totally like did not follow my plan at all. Like, plan not followed. Basically, there was a poet that was there, and he did like a little spoken word type of situation about body image and, you know, the age of Instagram and everyone having to like put on this face and not being authentic and, you know, listening to what everyone else is telling you to do. You know, basically the theme of his talk was like just giving no fucks and just being yourself. So I get on stage and I'm like, okay, man just, you know, stole all my thunder. But that, coupled with the woman that I met who was having such, you know, issues with the way that she felt about herself and her style, just like launched into a totally different talk. I pulled up one woman as an example who was dressing perfectly for her brand. She works in like the health and wellness space. She has this really cool natural like supplement company, and her whole outfit was like on point. She was pulled together. She had an earthy vibe. She looked successful. She looked vibrant. She looked happy. When she handed me a sample of her product, it just like everything lined up, and I was like, she is killing it. And then I started talking about my new friend that I met, the makeup artist, and I described her. I said this next person I'm going to describe, she has a very high up job in corporate America. She's an SVP, which that is a very high position. She also has a side business about cosmetics. She has a wonderful husband. She has 3 children. She is happy and friendly, and she is just amazing. And I said, there she is. Do you think the way that she looks lines up with what I just described? And everyone was like, no. I had permission to like do this, so don't worry, we weren't like embarrassing her. But they said no. And one woman raised her hand who did not know about the previous conversation I had involving like this makeup girl wearing all black all the time and this hiding. And she said, hey, you have like a beautiful face and you have a really cute shape. She's like, if I were you, I would just try to wear more color and maybe, you know, like not all black. That would, really make a difference. And it just like everything opened up. Our makeup girl was like, she's like, you're right. She's like, I've been hiding behind black. She goes, I wear black to weddings, job interviews, weekend, winter, summer, like it's all black all the time. And she's like, I'm definitely hiding behind this because I don't know what to do. And usually I just give people the stare and they give me more. But she said something that like completely broke my heart. And she said, people that look like me, that are shaped like me, we don't get to wear white or color. We have to wear black. And I was like, what? What? Since when, like, do you get a manual with your body that says you can only wear these certain colors? And like, oh, I'm sorry, you're not in this mold, all black all the time for you. No, that like doesn't exist. That's bullshit, So I told her, that's bullshit. I said, you can absolutely wear white. You can absolutely wear any color that you want to wear. And you can wear it with confidence, And she was like, really? Yeah, really. So it really got me to thinking, about how not everyone has the right information to make the right choices, and how so many people are taking other people's opinions, little bits and pieces of things that they heard along the way in their life, and just said, this is the way that it's going to be. It doesn't matter if I'm unhappy. It doesn't matter if, everyone in my family is like making comments. It doesn't matter if I'm uncomfortable. Like, it's insanity to me. So, we go on. I give her a little dose of style therapy from the stage. And afterwards, I gave her my book. And I said, we got to keep in touch. I said, I want you to do some things with my audience in regard to makeup, and just, we need to keep in touch. So she sent me a video message that night. It was a video of her and her daughter, and she had on a white top. And she was just like, thank you so much for today. And she's like, I'm going to go through your book. And she's like, and like the change is starting now. Like, this all black is over. It's time to like get my style together. And it just like meant so much to me to get that message. And it was just like, wow, like, yes, the second the spell is broken, when you realize that the way you're living, whether it's clothes or relationship or work or whatever, the way you're living doesn't have to be that way. That moment is when some change can start entering the picture. So if you were one of the thousands of women that joined my Love Your Body Style Challenge a few weeks ago, you know that we broke the spell. We went through 10 days of deep work to start breaking those old ideas, those shitty patterns, those bad outfit choices, so we can begin the healing process and we can begin to make smarter choices to make us feel better. If you don't know what to do, then of course it's easy to just count it out and say, it doesn't work for me, I have to do this instead, because you just don't know any other way. So, for a person who doesn't understand style or how to dress themselves, they say, I can't wear all white because I'm not a certain size. So they put on all black because the time that they do try to wear white, they try it incorrectly. It doesn't mean the white was the problem. It meant the way that you did it was the problem, but you didn't know because you didn't have anyone to guide you into the right direction. It's like the difference between, for me, I work out with a trainer, love my trainer. It's a difference between like me going to group fitness classes for months and months and months and years and years and years, and noticing that my body is not changing the way that I want it to change. And then working out with someone who is showing me the way for me, and all of a sudden within a matter of months, my body is completely different, and my outlook is different, and I feel better and I look better because I had the right information and I had the right guide. So the breakthrough isn't where the change happens. The breakthrough is the entry point. It opens up the door, it opens up the window so the change can occur. So, you know, for her, she was like, I'm going to go through your book, I'm going to do the thing. Like, she was ready to take action. And I don't doubt that with the action she's going to take, that she's going to get the results. What happens to a lot of people, and I was noticing this with my Love Your Body Style Challenge, is, you know, I invited people to the next level, to the knowledge portion of the transformation. And, you know, handful of people took me up on it, and a lot didn't. They're like, I'm cured, I feel great, I watch your videos, I'm changing, which is good. I want you to change, and I want you to change with the resources that I provide for free, of course. But like, that ain't it. Like, there's so much more. There's so much more. Being told you can wear white opens up a lot of possibilities, a lot of changes. But being told how to wear white the right way for your body so you can feel confident. It's not so you can look cute. I don't give a shit how cute you look. It's about how you feel. You know, when I think about our makeup artist friend who has spent her entire life, she said that she's 40, she spent her whole life hiding, you know? And when you're hiding, you're not only just hiding like the outward expression of yourself to the people around you, you're hiding like the true essence of yourself. So the fact that she has a corporate job, but she has this amazing side hustle where her true passion lies, you know, the fear, just my observation, you know, doesn't mean that it's true, but I observed the fear that she had to leave that, you know, to leave that security, it translates into the clothes. You know, the security of wearing all black. You're safe, you're secure, no one's gonna make fun of you because you didn't try. You're safe, but you're not happy. You know, she's safe in her job that pays her well, and she does good work, and she's appreciated and acknowledged. You know, she likes her job, but she likes this other shit probably more, you know, but she just needs the keys to unlock her freedom. And making a shift in your wardrobe and being able to be seen and being able to walk into the world with confidence, to show up for your family, to be a really good role model for your children. Like, you know, one of the things that we did in the Love Your Body Style Challenge was to go back and dig up, like, what were those first experiences we had that made our relationships to our body and our style go from positive to negative, you know, and it's little things, it's little comments about your shorts are too short, or your belly's sticking out, or that color doesn't look good on you. It's like these little tiny things that happen that no one said to be mean. You know, I don't believe that when my grandma said my legs looked fat and short, she wasn't like, I really want to ruin this young girl's life. She just said it. You know, she just said it. It was like, it was nothing. She just said it. You know, it's like my mom, she's always been very small and, you know, naturally. So when I started gaining weight as a teenager, you know, she made a comment about it, looking out for me, but she didn't know that that was damaging to me, because I'm like, oh shit, like being any bigger and not even big is bad. So it's like being able to be a good role model, you know, her wearing all black all the time because she's hiding, you know, kids can pick up on that stuff. So to be able to transform your style opens up everything. You know, it changes the next generation of how they feel about themselves and the way that they dress. So I just feel like it's so important to really tackle this issue and then move forward from it. Like when I started that challenge, I didn't have any idea that it would like turn out like this, where we've got like a little movement going on here, you know, women who are changing, women who want to accept their bodies the way they are right now, how they look right now, so they can feel better, to, you know, improve their body if they so choose to dress it properly because that makes them feel good, you know, deserving. Gosh, something else that our makeup artist friend said that I was like, ah! She said, I'm going to start shopping for new clothes after I lose weight. I'm like, no, you're not. You're gonna do it now because you deserve to do it now. Just because you're bigger or smaller doesn't mean you're any more or less worthy of looking good and feeling great. It's freaking crap. If you learn how to dress your body as it is right now, based on the shape that it is, because P.S., the shape of your body doesn't actually change very much. Wherever you naturally gain more weight, that is going to be the same. The shape is the same. I've got booty, I've got thighs. If I'm a size 2 or if I'm a size 8, it's just the scale of it gets bigger. So the principles of dressing for your shape will always remain the same. So there's never not the time to invest in the knowledge to learn how to dress that body. You know, you can purchase clothing. You don't have to buy a Chanel jacket, but you can buy a damn jacket that's going to make you look good and feel good and flatter your figure now. And then if you lose weight, you get a new jacket then. There's enough resources in the world for you to buy 2 jackets in your life. I hate to be the one to break that news to you, but it's true. There's no waiting. There's no more trying to do it on your own because, you know, it's stupid or silly or wasteful to invest in the knowledge to actually change yourself. You know, you can read books all day and you can watch videos all day, but until you have the tools to actually do, nothing happens. You leave an event like the one that I put on the other day and you feel excited and you feel alive. Everyone came up to me after, oh my gosh, I feel so motivated. I feel so excited. That's great. Guess what? It's going to wear off by tomorrow. I know, I shouldn't be telling you that. I want you to stay excited. I go to seminars and I read books. I started a new book this morning and I was like, oh my God, it's called Essentialism. And it's talking about like these essential things to do and not letting the other stuff get in the way. And I was like, yes, everything essential. And then an email shows up in your inbox and you're like, what book? What? It's action. It's the action. So that's why I made some massive upgrades to my body type class. So, you know, after we left the challenge, I was like, who's ready to take it to the next level? I have a whole program that will teach you the principles on how to dress for your shape so you can start feeling better now. It's not about the knowledge, it's about feeling better. The knowledge is going to help you get there. So I've made some like massive revamps to that program. It's loaded with videos, but I made all of these new guides to really help get you there. Like anything I create, it's to help get you there. It's not just like, oh, that was fun to watch. It's to get you there. So I made some outfit guides that help you strategically choose outfits based on your shape with little tips from like the huge difference that a wider strap can make on a woman who's top heavy versus a thinner strap. It's like knowing that much little piece of information can transform the whole how you feel about yourself and how you look. So I made like a very detailed outfit guide. I made a body type assessment worksheet. I can't tell you how many emails I get in my inbox that are like, hey Lauren, so my body is like really funny. Can you tell me what my body type is? Girl, no, I got a lot of shit to do. But, you know, if you're in this program, you can use that sheet to help you determine your body type, because then you can move forward with the action steps. What else did I create? Ooh, I also created a guide. So many of us use icons to get style inspiration, and you know, you see your favorite celebrity dressed in a certain way and you're like, I want that dress too. Or it could be a blogger or an Instagram girl, whatever. Cute outfit, she looks cute, I want to look cute, let me get that outfit. Oh shit, I don't look cute. It's all about having a celebrity body double. Could even be like they don't have to be famous. It could be a character from a movie, a TV show, someone where your shape doesn't have to be size. Shape is similar to theirs, and then you can start seeing like, oh, when they wore this type of dress, their body looked really banging. When they wore this type of dress, the tabloids ripped them apart and they were on the worst dress list. Maybe I should shop for a dress that is shaped like that, but that matches my personal style. So it's a different way to look at icons. So I made a guide to help you better choose like who your body double is, because that was something in the challenge that a lot of the women really struggled with, because not everyone follows celebrities and you're like, what, who, is this right? No. So I made like this really amazing guide to go with it. But I think the most kick-ass addition to this revamp, and again, this revamp wasn't made because I'm like, I gotta sell more shit. It's nice to be paid for your work, I'm not gonna lie. But I really, really believe in all of this, like from the challenge to meeting women when I'm speaking at events, from talking to friends about their bodies, like, shit, something's gotta give here, people. This is crap. This is crap. Like, to feel so lousy that you have banned yourself off from all the colors in the rainbow and white because you feel so unconfident in your body and the ability to dress it. Oh no, we gotta cut that out. We gotta cut that out. So I'm like, what else can I do? What else can I add to this so we can do better? And my favorite addition, and normally I only do this for my other program, which is, you know, pretty pricey, but I've added a community aspect to my body type program. So it's a private group where you can post anything you want, you can get feedback on your outfits, on your body, anything from me. I pop in live all the time to give like extra lessons and extra guidance. After I saw the sense of community in the Love Your Body Style Challenge, I was like, oh shit, like we need this. Like we need this support system. We need that positive feedback, you know, because the feedback we're giving ourselves, that it's brought in from society and the shit our mother-in-law said and all sorts of stuff, all that is negative. We don't need any help coming up with negative feedback on ourselves. We can just look in the mirror and be like, I can find something wrong. But when we zoom out, that was something else that came from the challenge. Zoom out. Not everyone's looking at that little freckle on your arm or that little roll on your stomach. They're seeing the whole picture. And when you have a community of women who all want to do better, dress better, feel better, you're going to get the right type of feedback that you need to make positive change. You know, if everyone's always shitting on you and telling you negative things, and you're telling yourself negative things, you actually can't get better. It's when someone says something nice about you and or says like, you know what, you're doing a great job. You know, it's like, I bring up my trainer frequently, but like he's been so good to work with because he never makes me feel bad about not being able to do a certain thing or not, you know, he doesn't even weigh me or measure me or anything. It's all very positive and it makes me want to keep going. So that is why I added this community aspect into the program, and I'm really excited about it. It was like a last minute addition, so you know, I'm like cooking up my plan. I'm going to do that right when I get off live, of like the types of things that we're going to do inside of the group to really like fuel that magic. But part of the magic that needs to be there are like actual people. Yeah. So I encourage you to join so we can do this thing, so we could do better and be better. The whole entire program, it's got, how many videos does it have? 5, 6? I think there's like 8 videos, which are pretty lengthy. They actually have outfit examples and models in them. The models are real people, by the way. All the guides, the community, everything, and any addition and upgrade that I add, because I always add upgrades. If you've ever bought anything from me, I'm always upgrading. The whole damn thing is under $100. It's $97. It's a no-brainer. You can actually talk to me where I'll answer you. Everyone who sends email, Lauren, what's my body type? Should I get this white shirt? I just go, delete. I don't have time for that shit, people. I'm sorry. I run 2 businesses. I'm busy. I can't answer every individual fashion thing. I value my skill and my time, and I need to get paid for it. But if you wanted to ask me a question, I will answer you in the group. we're like a little fun fashion family. So that's the upgrade. That's the announcement. You know, I just really want to be someone who can push this change into the right direction. No more hiding in black. No more saying, just look at me from the neck up. What? Why would I do that? All of you is here and it's fabulous. So no more of that shit. So I'm going to put the link on Instagram. I'm going to go ahead, once I get off here, I'm going to put the link in the profile. Facebook, I'm going to add the link to this post. I'll probably upload this to YouTube. The link will be below. Join the Love Your Body revolution here. Join me. Like, I ain't joking around here. I'm not joking. We're fixing this. Starting here, starting with all of us. So that's the jam. Thanks for listening. See, it was much more fun doing this live because you don't know what's going to happen. I did a live inside of the Love Your Body challenge. Ooh! P.S. If you missed the Love Your Body style challenge, all of those videos, I did 10 live videos. Actually, I think more than 10, 11 or 12. All of those are uploaded in there too. And the challenge guide. So if you want to do the challenge, you still have an opportunity. But point being, you never know what's going to happen live. On the last live that I did for the Love Your Body Style Challenge, I literally burst into uncontrollable tears. Started crying, couldn't freaking stop. You don't know what happens live. So I prefer to go live to just keep all of us on our toes. So hell, you might even want to pay $100, less than $100, just to see me cry. I ain't posting that publicly. You gotta pay to get access to these tears. All right, that's the jam. I'm getting off. I got work to do. All right, thanks for tuning in, people. Love you all.